Hi, I'm Heather.
And I'm Winston!
And we are so glad you are with us today.
Yeah, we are!
And today we're doing something very fun. Can you guess what we're doing?
What? What are we doing? I want to know!
We are going to learn how to be heroes.
Oh, neat! How do we do that?
Well, we can only be heroes with Jesus' help. He is going to teach us how to be heroes.
How?
Jesus gives us everything we need to be heroes, and we are going to learn all about that through our Heroes song.
I love songs!
So let's all stand up together
and sing our Heroes song!
You're not a figment of my imagination, of my imagination. You're not a fairy tale, you're not make-believe. You came from heaven to be the friend that I can always count on, that I can always count on. Hear me shouting out, Jesus is better than any superhero. Jesus is my best friend. Whoa, whoa. Jesus is better than any superhero. Jesus is my best friend. Whoa, whoa. You are the hero. You are the good guy. You are the savior. And I know that you're always gonna be there. Yeah, you're always gonna be there. When I'm in danger, when I'm in trouble, when I'm surrounded, well, I know that it's you that I can count on, that I can always count on. Hear me shouting out, Jesus is better than any superhero. Jesus is my best friend. Whoa, whoa. Jesus is better than any superhero. Jesus is my best friend. Whoa, whoa. Stronger than Superman, faster than the Flash, bigger than the Hulkman. Jesus, what a friend! Stronger than Superman, faster than the Flash, bigger than the Hulkman. Jesus, what a friend! Stronger than Superman, faster than the Flash, bigger than the Hulkman. Jesus, what a friend! Stronger than Superman, faster than the Flash, bigger than the Hulkman. Jesus, what a friend! Stronger than Superman, faster than the Flash, bigger than the Hulkman. Jesus, what a friend! Jesus is better than any superhero. Jesus is my best friend. Whoa, whoa. Stronger than Superman, faster than the Flash, bigger than the Hulkman. Jesus, what a friend! Jesus is better than any superhero. Jesus is my best friend. Whoa, whoa. Stronger than Superman, faster than the Flash, bigger than the Hulkman. Jesus, what a friend! Jesus is better than any superhero. Jesus is my best friend. Whoa, whoa. Stronger than Superman, faster than the Flash, bigger than the Hulkman. Jesus, what a friend! Jesus is better than any superhero. Jesus is my best friend. Whoa, whoa.
Great singing and dancing, kids. You can all sit down now.
I think I'm starting to learn what it means to be a hero, but I want to know more. Do you know any heroes?
Oh, yeah. I know tons of heroes. There are many, many heroes in the Bible.
Really?
Really. So let's put on our superhero listening ears
And our superhero thinking helmets.
and let's watch a Bible story about a hero.
This is the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, 3 guys who stood up for what they believed in with boldness. A long time ago in the land of Babylon, there lived a king named Nebuchadnezzar. he wasn't really a good king. In fact, he did some pretty wicked stuff. Like, one day, the king decided to build this massive gold statue of himself so everyone would think he was super awesome. And this statue was huge. It was 90 feet tall and covered in gold. Talk about an ego. Then the king decided to throw a huge party, for himself, of course, and invited everyone in the kingdom to attend. People came from far and wide until there was a massive crowd that surrounded the giant statue. Then, the king's messenger told the crowd, "Attention everyone! When you hear the music play, fall to your knees and worship the statue of the king. If you don't fall to your knees and worship the statue, you'll be thrown into a fiery furnace." Just then, the band started to play. Music filled the air, and right on cue, everyone in the crowd fell to their knees and worshiped the statue. Well, almost everyone. In the middle of the thousands of kneeling people stood 3 men named Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. When the king saw that these men weren't kneeling like everyone else, he was mad. I'm talking like super mad. He ordered his guards to grab the men and bring them to him. "Why aren't you kneeling?" growled the king. "I command you to kneel and worship my super awesome statue." But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego boldly said, "We serve the one true God, and we will only worship him." This made King Nebuchadnezzar even angrier. He pointed at the men and said, "I'll give you one more chance. Bow down and worship me, or you will be thrown into a fiery furnace." People all around them were whispering, "Just bow down. Come on, guys, it's not a big deal." But they didn't back down. They were filled with boldness. They looked the king in the eyes and said, "We will not bow. We will only worship the one true God." The king was furious. He immediately ordered the furnace to be made 7 times hotter than it already was. The guards tied up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and dragged them to the furnace entrance. The fire was so hot that when the door was opened, the guards next to it instantly burst into flames and died. Yikes! So some replacement guards ran up and they pushed Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the furnace. The crowd gasped as the men disappeared into the massive fire. But then, something amazing happened. Through the flames, everyone could see that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were still standing. But not only that, there was a 4th person standing in the furnace. It was an angel sent from God. King Nebuchadnezzar stood up, amazed at what he was seeing. He ran to the furnace door and called out, "Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, come out of the furnace! Your God has saved you!" They walked out of the furnace without even one hair on their heads being burned. They didn't even smell like smoke. The king was so amazed by what God did, he totally changed his mind and promoted them to be some of his right-hand men. That day, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego stood up for what they believed in with boldness. And because they did, God saved them from the fiery furnace. The end.
I think you are all ready to officially become superheroes.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Well, then it's time to say our superhero pledge.
I'm ready. Superheroes out there, are you ready? Haha, great!
Repeat after me. I pledge to be a hero.
I pledge to be a hero.
This and every hour.
This and every hour.
Because God gives me strength.
Because God gives me strength.
And God gives me power.
And God gives me power. Haha.
Great! Now you are officially a superhero, so go out there and remember that true superheroes obey and believe in God. They forgive and lead others, they listen and protect their friends, and you can be a true superhero because God gives you strength and power. We love you all and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.